Shalom, all praise to Yahweh Bashem Yahshai Bashem Rakah Kudash, double honors to the elder apostles of the Great Millstone GMS, peace, blessings, and salutations to the elect, Adawan Ratazah, which means Lord willing. So Lord willing, this lesson is edifying, so it's going to be super duper quick. Alright, came across this, alright, whilst in transit. Cuba suffers second power outage in 24 hours, realizing years of warnings. Fidel Castro once called Cuba's power plants prehistoric, but the country still relies on them, contributing to the longest blackout since the collapse of its former patron, the Soviet Union. All right, Cuba's ally with Russia. All right, so this is from NewYorkTimes.com. Okay. The experts had warned for years Cuba's power grid was on the verge of collapse, relying on plants nearly half a century old and important fuel that the cash-strapped communist government could barely afford. On Friday morning, their dire predictions came true as the entire island plunged into the most prolonged blackout it has suffered in the 3 decades since its former benefactor, and steady fuel supply of the Soviet Union collapsed. Cuban energy officials managed to briefly get power back up to some parts of the island on Friday night, but early Saturday the state's utility company reported another total disconnection of the system, the second in less than 24 hours. Alright, so hey, things are happening, man. Alright, Jacob's trouble is near as well. Okay, government officials tried to reassure the public that power would be broadly restored over the weekend, but acknowledged they could not be sure. Alright. For years, Cuba has been plagued by rolling blackouts that last a few hours a day, often longer in the countryside. But this time it's different, residents say, recalling the nightmare of the so-called special period in the early 1990s after the collapse of the Soviet Union. Alright. So, we've got to remain circumspect and redeem the times, because the days are evil, man. Alright. So, just wanted to brief you on that, and with that I'm going to say shalom.